The vanguard stands before the gate to Jinkala, preparing themselves, their horses, their packs, their gigantic weaponry, and some other silly armor, etc., and other devices. Zelveta is mounted up in a wheelbarrow. Okay, so from what I understand, the Outriders can ride horses, right?
Yes, that was a big part of going places.
Okay, well, we have a horse specially prepared for you.
What's its name?
It doesn't have one, kid. He puts his hand on your shoulder. You get to name it.
Buddy. It's gonna be my buddy.
So, quick question, do I get a horse too? Fuck no. How about a horse? You didn't hear my name yet. Fuck no, kid. But I was gonna name it Rocket. How about Rocket? Because I got these rockets and we're not giving that kid a horse. Anyone who gives that kid a horse is fired from the Valor clan. You got it?
Sir, yes, sir.
Can you ride on mine?
It's your funeral, kid. Also, I forgot these are all Gold Clan people. Good job, Gold Clan. Bring in the people, bring in the money. I like that spirit. Now, are you ready to experience the horrors of war? Yeah, I made this blinder for me, and it looks like Zelveta's already got his blinder on, so I think we're both good. How about Gregor? You want?
No, I'm pretty good. Hop on this horse backwards, and then grab the wheelbarrow, and we can tow Zelveta behind us.
KIER jumps over. Oh, crap. Can you bring that? Can you maybe bring that wheelbarrow over? Yeah, thank you. Thanks. Ready for war.
All right, everybody.
You're gonna, Mr. Lily Clan, only Lily Clan guy who's here with us. Wow. I guess you should probably move out of the way because I don't think this thing can turn.
Yeah, once we get started, we're not gonna stop.
I don't think Buddy Rocket can turn.
It's the pain train.
Okay, so how do you make a horse go, Gregor?
Gregor slaps the horse on the back of the head.
The horse, bucking, takes off into the distance. Kirlos, kind of confused, turns around. I guess we're going, guys.
It wasn't in a mean way.
The war party, the very vanguard of the Gold Clan, leaves the city. From behind them comes a great rattle. Many more people follow, the great Jinkala militia. Mostly normal people who have thrown on their Gold Clan costumes and are now riding out to stomp some ban in the wilderness. You begin to wonder to yourself, did I just start something gigantic? Well, regardless, the Jinkalans seem very, very eager to do anything involving violence.
Oh no.
Mere moments have passed. However, the only word that comes to mind when staring across the once beautiful park is devastation, destruction, other D words. Inian stands, malicious black aura licking at her feet. It occasionally lashes out with a brutal tendril, digging into the ground, killing it instantaneously. She takes a step forward, the inky blackness pooling around her feet. It coalesces, coagulates, forming around her hand. She, menacingly, cracks her knuckles, her newly augmented arm making a disgusting squelching sound.
Seeing Inian prepare her attack, I summon the Hand of Moss and Stone once more, sweeping it through the dirt as deep as I can, sending up a gigantic dust cloud. Using the dust as cover, I attempt to dart around Inian. Kicking off the ground, I leap towards Inian, swinging with my blade, my left hand gripping the dagger at my belt.
With an easy, almost graceful motion, she moves to the side, immediately past your form. The hand brushes by you. You feel a pressure against your chest. Damage. She takes a step past, shrugs, cracks her back. My. Who said that mages couldn't be good in close quarters?
As Inian's talking, the moment I see her stretching, flaunting her victory, I spin around, still midair, reel from her attack, but whip the dagger at her and quickly kick off, dashing towards her once more.
One eye remains open in a cocky gaze, watching your movements. Her mouth slips into the slightest grin. She slams her hands together, shadow erupting, mixing with the dirt, the moss. For a moment, everything goes pitch black. A barrier is formed. Stone, darkness, everything all at once bears down upon you. Markus sits before his gracious host. 2 new cups have been placed on the table.
Yeah, you keep these coming, please.
These are a little different in nature. If you want more coffee, I can supply more coffee, of course.
I thought it was coffee. Keep the coffee coming, please.
It's not coffee. These are, let's say, these are incredibly powerful semi-reality warping hallucinogenics that should help out the process a little.
The cup is already in Marcus's hand. So, do I just drink the entire thing? Do I take a little sip? I don't know the relative strength of this.
It's exceedingly powerful, so you're going to want to moderate yourself as best you can. Only take as much as you think you can possibly handle.
Of course. Now, before I do this, I'm going to stay myself after this, right?
Potentially. It all depends on what you discover. We're going to start with a relatively easy phase. This won't be quite as rough, let's say, as what's to come.
If you say so.
Your very first step, once you drink, of course. He expectantly waits for you to drink the hallucinogenics. They wriggle, a tentacle partially extends from the cup.
Markus sighs, shakes his head, and knocks the cup back. Yes, once I drink.
Yes, once you drink it, I need you to create for me an image of humanity. The most pure source of human, well, whatever in your life. It could be a loved one, a significant other, demons like imagining their friends, whatever. Just get me an image. That's all you need.
Of humanity.
Of humanity.
Does it have to be of a single person?
No, but I've never seen anything more than a single person, though a family, I suppose, isn't out of the question.
What about an amalgamation of several different people into one sort of greater being? Marcus's pupils are beginning to dilate.
All right, that is the dimension-shifting squid talking in your brain right now. I just need you to focus. Focus on
I
humanity.
thought I tasted seafood.
I just need you to focus on humanity. It doesn't matter what image you get so long as it's good to you.
Very well. Markus closes his eyes and concentrates. Markus reflects on his experiences with the group. It seems like just yesterday that they met for the very first time. Yep, okay, I'm done.
Really? You've reflected for about... have the drugs worn off already?
Oh, no, they're still kicking around there, going strong. I just finished. You wanted humanity? There is nothing more human than a big, smash together of all of my friends.
Okay, well, I'm going to try to manifest something based on your subconsciousness. Let's see how this goes. He eyes you warily.
Yeah, go for it. I'm ready. Feeling great, actually. What did you say this stuff was called again?
It's trans-dimensional squid. Don't worry about it, please. I'm trying to focus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, focus away, please. I mean, don't let me distract you at all. That's the last thing that I want to do in a delicate situation like this one.
Markus quivers in his chair noticeably. The march towards the Ocho would go down as a, well, completely unnecessary demonstration of force. A wave of metal and men upon a populace of bandits who honestly wasn't prepared for the Jinkalan response. The story, however, would go a little differently for the vanguard, which Gregor was at the head of. You're gonna want to slow down your horse a tiny little bit, please. You're going to want to slow yourself if you don't want to instantly die out in front. We're approaching Iocho and the ban.
I am going to need your help with that.
Oh, rockets don't know how to stop. That's like the first thing you learn about them.
KIER, you need to jettison those.
Fine. You approach two masked figures. The vanguard rides forward. Ha ha, boys, it's time for some war! War! He fires the crossbow off into the air dramatically.
Yay!
Okay, well, stay safe, everybody. We don't need to slaughter them. We just need to show them that we mean business and that they can't be doing this shit. Everyone dismount.
And the business for war is combat. Okay, we're getting off the horses. Okay, right. Be a wise idea to get off the horses right now. We're the vanguard. We're supposed to secure a way right through these people. You ready? From up ahead, ban approach, ready for you. Okay, now this is what I'm talking about. Everybody ready? Kirlos takes a pose. Kier charges forward with a wheelbarrow. Deposits Salvet out front. Okay, do your thing. Horvin charges forward.
Kirlos, don't forget to reload.
The guards engage as well.
Gregor
They give a
runs
fearsome
forward.
cry. Yeah!
Meow!
Okay, Gregor runs forward, pushes this guy back, and
The
begins
band
combat with this
swings
band.
barely in front of him. You saved the guard's life.
All right, we need a better strategy than just running in like you guys.
Having finished one off, Horvin charges to the next.
Okay, let Horvin go first. I'm still on this one.
The band swings at you. Seeing that he's being quickly overwhelmed, he turns around, trying to escape.
Yeah, you better run.
The scouting band fall backwards, reforming their number. Quickly, forward. Okay, I'm coming.
That's right.
Gregor charges forward at the front. You notice you're not exactly backed by your vanguard. They're sort of lagging behind. Zelfetta, however, darts past you, vanishing.
Okay.
Come
on, guys.
Covered in blood, it charges past with a yell.
Well, okay, I haven't even... surrender!
KIER charges forward to assist. Gregor, you gonna help me out with this one?
Yeah, Alright, KIER, get my back!
The band before you strikes at you with a spear. It swings it sideways, connecting with your arm.
No problem. Ow. I wrap my arm around the spear and attempt to break it with my muscles. Is it made of wood?
Gregor catches the spear in his arm, catching a lot of splinters, but he manages to successfully chicken wing it apart.
Alright, KIER, your turn. I duck down.
Ah! KIER dives past, swinging two blades. Standing side by side with Horovin, you notice there's a significant lack of grace, polish, or anything. One collides with the other, they slam into the band and carry it to the ground with weight alone, though.
KIER, I'm impressed.
I don't know if I can lift these things up again. Zelfetta, reappearing, drags something out of the creature's throat. Good work.
Do you think he was using that? I'm going to pirouette nimbly around KIER and smack this guy in the face to see if he's still alive with the flat of my glaive.
The man pinned to the ground does stir. Dow dashes past, seeing the gigantic wave of ban, and swings his axe down. A wave of dirt, dust, and stone rip into the air. Yeah.
Whoa. That was good. I look back at the...
Wild-eyed Horovin jumps over, coated in blood, lobs an axe he picked up off this man at this man, cleaves him instantly, jumps through the air, screaming.
Okay, if you're ready to surrender after seeing that, we can tell them to stop.
With a mighty roar, the first wave of militia charges, tearing through the fields, squishing gross tomatoes. They attempt to smash through the blockade made by the band. Many are taken down instantaneously.
Oh God.
Terrible idea. The left flank manages to pass by, piercing through.
Well, I
Good
guess...
job, boys. They're heading straight for Riocho. Now they'll be our van. Vanning the van. The van. Kilo shoots out another crossbow bolt. I love this.
Okay, you guys next. Gregor runs forward and attempts to separate these two by driving this first one back. Ha! Hoo-ha! Stab! I poke at the band with my sharp, pointy glaive. It starts to retreat to avoid being totally disemboweled, but not very far. And I find myself next to this band instead.
Zelfetta actually darts next to the now slightly split up band. Each of you attack one of them. Zelfetta dives forward, hand outstretched. He catches the band on the mask and, kicking his feet into the air, drives both of his heels into its gut. He drags a sickle-shaped object straight through the creature, diving past. His movements almost seem unnatural. His form wavers again, partially vanishing.
Gregor tries not to get distracted by the cool thing. But the band definitely saw that. While it was busy watching its friends get somethinged, Gregor swings his glaive at the creature's neck.
You manage to slice the creature. It falls backwards. Next to you, Horovin touches down, coated in blood, wild-eyed, now missing a shirt. He whirls around. Good work. Excellent. He places both of his blades on his back. Oh, there's something stuck to them. Oh, that feels terrible on the back. Very
Are
well.
there any bands still alive?
No. There is a gigantic pile-up of bodies, horses, everything else to the left.
We did it.
One Valor Clan guard wanders out of the pile.
We
won. Hooray.
Well,
walks into a tree.
There are now riderless horses littering the battlefield. Weapons sit propped up against corpses. It's a pretty nasty sight, but almost comical in the fact that they seem to have formed a natural pile. Most of the enemies have been relatively demolished by Horovin and Dow, with an occasional crossbow bolt sticking out of them. Admittedly, this was quite the slaughter. However, the band do seem to have completely stopped your forward momentum.
Okay. Well, we have to keep pushing forward. Gotta save those people. Hopefully, we'll just intimidate them and they know that they can't keep doing this.
Yeah, I'm gonna straight up admit, KIER looks over at the pile of bodies. If I hadn't been in Meadshire, this would be immediately scarring, but I've seen worse. I've seen a man killed with fun. You never really get the shouts of joy and sounds of birthday streamers out of your head.
Oh no!
KIER exhales deeply. Lost my swords. Yes, that's an unfortunate side effect of the fighting style. You need to build enough muscle mass to be able to, well, lift the swords and continue swinging them even while leaping through the air shirtless. It's your first pointer, kid.
There are plenty of things on the ground you can pick up, KIER. Just don't overdo it.
I don't want to take anyone's weapons. I think I'm good. This is
Okay.
I mean, I said that thing that I just said, but this is still pretty morbid.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think I drastically underestimated how much the Jinkullans love violence.
I guess we're using it for a good cause.
I hope so. KIER looks around. Zalvetta sits atop the wooden barricade with a few more masks. I mean, I'm personally loving it. Any chance to kill as many band as possible is perfect. Though, admittedly, this probably is an excessive amount of force. And they probably should have trained their soldiers a little bit better to not run horse first into people carrying lances, but, you know, whatever.
You take what you can get.
I guess so.
All right. Well, let's not go kill Happy.
I'm eager to get out of here. I'm really eager to get out of here.
Yeah, we need to go save Happy and dissuade them, Happy.
Dow places a gigantic hand on Gregor and KIER's shoulders. He hands you Dow hands you his business card. It reads, "Dow the Dig Doctor, MD. Quote, clear away the rubble in your psyche." KIER takes it and tucks it into his pocket. Thanks. I think I'm gonna really use this. You want one too, Gregor?
I've seen worse.
KIER gulps.